That do it? Okay, it did. All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to the stream. Glad to have you with me, as always. Today we are going to be starting the new schedule. Whoa. Oh, there we go. That was glitching out for a second. It was getting like a little laggy on my end. I don't know if it did that on the stream's end. But either way, welcome back to the stream. Like I said, we're going to be starting up a new schedule this week for anyone that didn't see on the Twitter, which, by the way, for the time being at the very least, if you want to know anything, like keep up to date with the stream stuff, at KXDJFoo on Twitter. That's where I post all that. But to keep you up to speed here as well, this week's schedule is going to be a little different. We're going to be doing the same days as usual, but Monday, instead of just being for the Skyblock, we're going to alternate weeks between Skyblock and Junicraft. So this week is Skyblock, but next week will be Junicraft. Vintage Story stays the same. Elden Ring stays the same. Variety Stream stays the same. But Wednesday, instead of doing the Junicraft, we are going to be starting a stream on Persona. We're going to be playing through the Persona games, and I've made the decisions of like what to do on that, because I was humming and hawing for a little while on whether to do Persona 5 first, because I know it, or Persona 3 first, to just go in chronological order. And I decided on Persona 3, and I decided on doing Persona 3 FES emulated, as opposed to portable, because I'd have to emulate it either way, just because I don't own it for PC on portable. I don't own portable on PC. Don't tell anyone. But yes, we are going to be playing Persona 3 FES starting on Wednesday instead. And next week will not be the Skyblock, but we will be playing Junicraft. We are playing Skyblock now. Speaking of which, let's get to it, shall we? Alrighty, we are back in the Skyblock world. You might notice that things look a little different. That's because I'm using a new set of shaders, and it doesn't seem to do well. It does well over here, but something about the bamboo planks doesn't do well. I've also been doing some quality of life things. Why is anyone in the stream right now, can you tell me like if my VTuber avatar is getting a little glitchy for you two? What the hell? I didn't click any of those. Huh? What might... Okay. Is my mouse finally losing its shit? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay. We are gonna take a quick second. I'm gonna get up underneath the computer here, and I'm going to just sort of try unplugging and replugging my mouse. So give me just a second. Figure out which cord this is. That one. Okay. Is that working? Okay. I thought I had unplugged my camera. I'd unplugged my microphone. So, now let's get back to it. Still concerned as to what my VTuber tracking is doing. I think it has to do with the particular calibration settings that I've got it on. Excuse me for a moment as I break the fourth wall here and just do the simple. There we go. And no, kind of it didn't really fix it. Okay, it's fine. Let's hit that again. Okay, so what it was is that my... Oh god, I took these out too. Yeah, and you got a glimpse of what was going on behind the scenes there too. My keybinds, I've got minus on my keypad for mute and asterisk for unmute, because apparently they have to be two separate keys. I don't know why. But asterisk in this mod pack also holds down your right mouse button. But yes, I've also been working on some other things. As you can see, there's some lovely little steps here along the path. And today is going to be a beautification stream. As you can see, I've kind of already gotten started. So I took out the stepped look along here, and we put it to just straight oak walls. Matter of fact, let me witness this on... Okay. Things are a little weird right now for frame rate. I don't know why, and I'm sorry about that. But yeah, we've put some straight oak walls and just like taken out the little steps. We've evened out the steps on all four of the corners. We've made a little bit of just... what would you call this? I guess it's just like a frame. And started to put leaves in the top. And I figured this would be a good design for this part of the base. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take this design and we're going to apply it to the other three corners as well. I've been farming up a little tiny bit of oak, and I've also got a good bit of oak leaves. Grab the apple as well, because why not? Been into the nether a few times to get some gold. I had to for a couple of different things, one of which is this season calendar, which displays what season we are on. And we are currently in fall, as you could probably tell by the leaf color, by the fact that all the leaves are brown. And we have 2 days till winter, so I'm excited to see how the leaves change for winter. We've also been having some stuff spawn up there. You can see right there is a spider. So this place has become a tad bit more dangerous. The spiders in this are a little freakier than normal. One thing I've also been able to do is, because there are mobs spawning, I've been able to get some stuff together to brew weakness potions. I know the graphics a little weird. That's just because of the mod, or not the mod pack, but the texture pack, I assume. And yeah, so as soon as we can get some gold together for golden apples, we can cure ourselves a zombie villager and have some trading to do. Because we do have a good bit of emerald. It'd be nice to put a use for that. Replant that. I've just been mainly upkeeping it. So let's start with the oak here. So what I've been doing is essentially just carrying it on just straight across the whole top here. And then just bringing these up where needed. If you hear the rustling, it's because I've actually got the armor on. I should take the armor off. It's Prevent the rustling. There we go. And if you notice these oak palisades, they're really easy to make. You just take 2 oak logs. Boom, you get 6 palisades. I don't know if you normally get 4, but because I'm a lumberjack, I get 6. Because that's what happens with planks. So someone feel free to tell me if you've played this mod pack. We'll use the cobblestone here because we need a little bit of bridging to do that part. And it begins to rain again. Bop, bop, bop. And just keep it going. Now, I did have just like birch planks, but I think I put them away. And yeah, we're basically making this out of oak, and I think it's gonna look pretty nice considering this. Like, I figured this would be a lot harder to make a form for, just considering it's like complex curves. Because you got the curve here, and you got the curve here, and you got to figure out sort of the median in between. But it actually wasn't too bad, thankfully. It took me a lot less time than I thought it would, because I was planning to like buckle down today and like get that stuff done before stream, and I kind of got carried away with like some of the other stuff because I wanted to leave some of this stuff down here to do, which it wasn't much, but it was something to pad out the time a little, and I just went ahead and I did it. And it's like, oh shit, because I figured that would take a whole lot more time than it did. We are taking some decent fall damage here too, so we're gonna have to be mindful of that. I think for the time being, I'm just gonna start storing my glass bottles there, instead of trying to refill them on the fly like I've been doing. Because otherwise, what's the point of having a stack? If you're going to keep refilling when you drink like 3 or 4, then what's the point of having a stack of them? Okay, we're going to bridge across again. And I get the distinct feeling that we don't have enough oak to do all of this, which is a bit of an issue. It's a bit of an oof. Come on now. There we go. You can do it. You can do it. You got this. I was really worried for a second there because my mouse has been having double-clicking issues as of late. Just because I'm not friendly with my mouse, as I should be. And it's seen some abuse over time, just because of the way I use it. So like I've got it sitting on the armrest of my chair because my chair has armrests, and it's uncomfortable to try and like scooch it forward toward the desk to use it like that. Motherfucker, are you serious? What just happened? What just happened? What? Oh my god. That was so much hard work. Oh, this pisses me off. Is it because I wasn't crouching? Is it my stupid abilities? Is that what did it? Well, fuck, I guess you get taken through a little bit more of the process. Woohoo. Oh, man. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. It took out all that, too. I had so much infrastructure built up and ready to go. Oh my god, I'm so mad. I am so angry. That is ludicrous. I have to use my ability just to get up. Yeah. I should have seen that coming. And my bed. Like, I don't have a bed. Oh my god. Just end me. Oh, and it's all the fucking way up there now. Oh, great. Oh my god. This is the worst. This is the worst. I had such big hopes for what was gonna happen. Oh. I still do. But good god. Just wow. Just wow. I want a way to turn off my abilities now. That's ridiculous. This entire time, I have not desired such a thing. Oh, boy. I'm mainly hoping that I can pick them all up before, like, they start to despawn or anything. Oh, and I don't have the... I mean, at least that's there. So I can get an idea of how I did it. But, that is so irritating. Where'd I get a bone? Why do I have a bone? I don't need a bone. Okay, let's go from the middle of this, and I think it was just... Well, let's grab these as well. Yeah, I know, I'm getting low on health. I will be better once I get this fixed. I will be better once I get this fixed. I will be better. I just need to fix it. So we got 1, 2, 3, and this kind of acts as a guide, which is good. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this one was 7. And it's going to be so annoying putting that one there again. So annoying. And it's starting to despawn. Please, God, no. It should be illegal for leaves to despawn when you place them there. I'm ever so slightly panicking. It's fine. I'm fine. Shut up. I'm going to be extra careful to crouch every time I'm breaking wood now. Oh my god. It's not even all of it fixed. Like, I've still got this one over here. Still got this one over here to rebuild. I still got the middle bit. God. That fucked up so much in just like one errant mishap. It's almost impressive if it weren't so infuriating. Fuck me. That was rude. That was rude of this game to do that to me. And I can't even really get up there. I gotta grab these stupid birch planks. I'll grab a stack of these and I'll just put stone. You can just go in here or something. Sure. Why not? Yay. Bone. Sure, why not? Bone there. Woohoo. I do like the effect that this gives, especially like in the rain, how everything kind of gets misty, everything gets foggy. I'm a fan of these shaders. They don't take the sting away, not by a long shot, but it's nice to look at. Now to go around and fix every last one of those. Just, it is the biggest of oofs. It is the biggest of oofs. But hopefully this gets us a little bit back on track. And you do see, you do get to see like how everything is done in terms of this stuff too. So I guess it kind of works like that. But oh man, is it not worth it in my mind right now? Because wow, that was unfortunate on so many levels. And nope, couldn't grab that, of course not. And there's that one. And I feel like I feel like I'm starting to feel the weight of how many oak I probably lost there. I mean, at least it didn't take out the vertical pillars. That would have been even worse. But man, not by much. Maybe, hold on. Let me check. Because I'm looking at this and it's just still getting me. Like, this is not a good place. And like, I don't really know what's going on with my VTuber avatar at the moment. I apologize for the weirdness that is apparently going on. That's about all I can do. Because I really don't know what it's doing. Who wants to mess? You want to mess. Take out my frustration, all my aggression. More than happy to. Okay, let's go around here. So replace all the vertical ones with horizontal ones. Then we'll be back on track. We'll have to do this little... Yeah, that little thing there. And I wanted to do some beautification stuff because we've been working a lot on like all that business down there. You know, I'm just gonna... I don't want to be up there with you. You suck. But I do want what you have inside. I've got his heart. Just as I always imagined. Okay. Well, let's just do a little stair here. I need a reliable way up and down. And I need to grab some leaves to put there too. See, I think that's where some of them just like fell. Did that whole deal. My OBS preview is making me really paranoid because it's looking very, very laggy. So anyone watching, let me know how stream is looking. Because I'm really not sure right now. And if everything is broken, I'd very much like to know. There we go. Okay, that's patched up. Good. Now let's try to get back on track. We got a little bit more to do over there, and a little bit to do over there. And a little tiny bit to do over there too. We're gonna do this first. Well, let's take these out first. These little step-ups. Good to have. Alright. Didn't need it anyway, fuck it. Who needs oak? Really, who needs it? Me. I need it. Okay, so we got 3, we got 5. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's fine. I need to go back down there anyway. All these pheasants laying eggs. Someone explained to me the breeding capacity of pheasants because I feel like they're going at it a little too hard here. I feel like it's a little uncharacteristic of a pheasant. Okay, so we got that. Let's knock it down here. I'm not too worried about dropping any of the birch because we've got plenty of it. I replaced all the birch that was here with oak. Okay, so I think we'll go up right here. Do 2. And then we'll go around the other side and do 2. There we go. Knock our way down the pillar there. Toss the pheasant egg. I'm really just going to start keeping those, honestly. How many pheasants are around here? Okay, now I need a... Wait, why did I pillar up with... Oh. Am I an idiot? Okay. Back on dry land. We got that going again. Everything has been fixed. How it was. Okay. Now I feel a little bit better. We're still very low on oak, though. So we're probably going to spend a little bit of this just doing the leaves. I'm just going to do the leaves a little bit. Okay. So let's toss those aside and let's grab us some leaves. We're going to need more than 20 for that. I guess we got 3/4 to do right now. I'm thinking about leaving the center hole empty. So hopefully that'd look interesting, I think. We're also going to take down these trees here. Start restocking ourselves on wood. Just toss them in there, and I think we'll just go ahead and toss the armor in there too, for the moment being. We're gonna keep this on us. Oh, now it's not working at all. Why? I've just willed it out of existence now. My lumberjack powers are now gone because I've willed it so. I'm not that upset about it, honestly. Because I do still have Vein Miner. Or, Ultimine, I guess is what they're calling it. Alright, so let's go up our little rinky-dink staircase here. And we'll start on that corner. And the main reason that I did one of the corners already was really to just have something to go off of. Because as it is, like, just trying to freehand all this stuff is a bit much. So I was just like, let me do one part, and then I can sort of go off that as a guide. So I can make sure that everything stays all symmetrical. Why not? We'll just go ahead and go around like this a little bit. That's not right. That's not right at all. This one shouldn't be here. This one should be there. You sneaky whore. There we go. I don't know why I placed it back there. It just force of habit. And then that side isn't really ready to start. Oh, damn it. Hate wasting the leaves. It took me a long time to get this many leaves. So all that anger and displeasure aside, I hope that everyone's doing lovely today. I hope that everyone's having a nice little day. Hope they're having a nice little time of things. I hope things are going your way. Even when mine aren't, it's still nice to be here, to be streaming. We be jamming, no matter what. Come on. So I hope that out there, wherever you are, you're having a good time of things. Because life is too damn short. I will tell you this, all this, like, brown coloration is starting to mess with my eyes a little bit. I'm tempted to just blow through the fall and see what winter's got, but it'll probably just be like, oh yeah, your leaves are like dead or something. God, I hope it's not just like, hey, all your leaves just fuck off and die. Because man, that would make all this really pointless. Oh wait, that's not supposed to be there either. You bastard! I was trying to use the shears. Ugh. Actually, make sure I'm using the shears now. I'm just wasting resources left and right now. Damn. I don't think this is one of my best streams already. Like, just by everything that's been going down with, like, the quality, I still feel like the quality is suffering here. Let me just move around a little bit. I'm gonna... I feel like it's hard to tell. I feel like it's a little janky, and I don't know why. Are my settings looking okay? Stream stuff should all be okay. I'm not showing any dropped frames or anything. It's strange. If I like go back to the game and I just move around and stuff, and I like look at it on... I don't know. I don't know anymore, guys. I don't know. Nevertheless, I hope that you are enjoying the stream. And I hope that you continue to enjoy it, whether it's good quality or not so good quality. Because I'm trying my best. They can't all be good. They can't all be free of jank. And in my case, they can't mostly be free of jank. I guess I must be a little hungry because my body is kind of telling me that. But I'm trying to hold out for dinner, so... Water it is. Put that in the cup holder there. And we'll keep going around with the leaves. Now, what do we got here for a pattern? It's so hard to make out the pattern. So we got 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's do that. We got 4, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that worked there. Let's keep going. 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. And once more for the boys back home. 4, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1. 1. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely. Now we can just fill it in. And this, boys and girls, is why I did one corner before any of the rest of it. That way I could just go off of what was already done and just sort of coast for this. Do all the heavy lifting off stream. Nope. I just dropped one, didn't I? Yes, I did. That's fine. Let's go down and get it. Oh, okay. Can we... Close enough? This is starting to look like something. It really is. Still getting that really annoying bird chirping sound. I need to find out how to turn that down. It is going to drive me mad. I assume it's an ambient environment thing. It's not. Friendly creatures? No. Weather? I can't tell if that did it with weather or not. Weather or not, haha. These are getting real red now. I think they went from like a gold to a red. Or maybe it's just the coloration of like the light that's starting to play tricks on me. It's hard to tell. I think this one will actually... Oh, 0 days left till winter. I don't know if that means that tomorrow is winter or like it's the last day of fall or what. We're gonna find out. Currently on winter. And we got 27 days left till spring. He's just kind of looking washed out. They're kind of looking like a ruddy red. They'll probably just get like washed out kind of grayscale. But thankfully, they're not just gonna like pop off or anything. The ground, color of the ground is lovely though. The grass kind of being that pale, sort of frosty color. It actually looks kind of nice. Like, it makes it kind of dual tone. Whereas I know, like, in spring and all that, it's going to be kind of monochromatic. It's basically going to be the browns of the wood and the green of, well, the greenery. But right now, it's very nice. I think for this, I basically just did 2 out from it. And like, yeah, okay. So let's do that. We're just gonna try and make it a pretty constant 2 like that. I think that's the one where I gotta do that. And then we continue. Yeah, I feel like this is really going to look its coolest in the winter, oddly enough. Let's go ahead and wrap up this corner of it. Just because it's already nearly done. Just by what we've done right now. I also feel like it's starting to... It might be my eyes playing tricks on me too, but it feels like it's getting paler as the day goes. Maybe if I... Our distance isn't high right now, so let's just put it down to 12. My frame rate's not really tanking or anything, but I'm hoping that it will help the... I'm hoping that it will help the stream to get a little better quality. Again, if anyone out there in the stream chat wants to go ahead and comment on the current quality, I appreciate it. Just like tell me how things are looking. It's looking a little laggy or what have you. Oh, now it's almost taking on like a purpley hue. Let's also take out that death waypoint too. That'll be annoying. Let's do this level here. And then we'll need to get a little bit more oak to finish up that corner. And then we can go ahead and leaf that as well. I think I may have gotten too many leaves, but this isn't the only thing that I plan to do either, so... Hopefully that just means we'll have plenty for everything. And also, I should mention that I hope everyone had a lovely blank holiday thing. Apparently, it was a few things. It was, of course, Easter. It was Ramadan, Passover, and like I think it was like Easter, Ramadan, Passover, and someone joked of like, "Oh, it's the anniversary of Margaret Thatcher's death too." Ha ha ha. And for all the Irish out there, and the Welsh, I think. I don't know how the Welsh feel about Margaret Thatcher, but I don't really know how many people feel about Margaret Thatcher. I know the Irish hate her, and that's about it. I know the Irish hate her because of like something British colonialism, something. Which, you know, British colonialism is kind of an oxymoron. Let's be honest here. Expecting otherwise is craziness. Not justifying it, of course, but just like, yeah, we kind of know what to expect. Oh yeah, these are definitely getting more purpley. So I feel like they are washing out as the day goes by. Yeah, like I don't even know if it's really a touchy subject or anything. Because that's the thing. Is like I don't even really know if like this is a question I shouldn't be asking. Ooh, that is gonna look so cool when we're done with it. And I also like how it gives like the shadows on the ground with this shader pack. But I also do want to try and like going back to complementary and seeing if that solves things with the Okay, it kind of did solve things with the stream. So... Oh, but this has... Ooh, this has nice shadows as well. So you know what? I think we're going to stay on this one. I think we're going to stay on complimentary here. Because I think that's what was causing all the weirdness in stream. So if you're just joining, don't worry about it. If you've been here since the start, sorry about all that. We know for future reference. Even from the outside, oh, this is starting to look cool. It's really starting to look cool. I'm just going to start collecting these pheasant eggs. I wonder what all they can be used for. A mob harvester, I guess. Mob core, wheat dough. Use like regular ass eggs, roast chicken, pasta, cake, more cake. Cook them with Farmer's Delight, yada yada yada. Okay, they can be used like an egg. Got it. So it's actually pretty good to have some pheasants around. I also don't know where I'm going to move this nether portal to. I really have no idea. But I'm going to find a place for this egg. I'm kind of running out of chest space here. I don't really know where to put anything anymore. I'm going to have to start like consolidating space or something. Let's get one of these trees growing. I don't really want to grow that one just because, like, okay, well, let's vein mine that. That get all of them? I think it did. And I got all of them. Okay. Cool. So, would that be enough? I feel like it should be enough to, like, get some progress done. If not, to do it. So we're gonna try. Let's start from over here. If any of you are wondering how I came about like this particular pattern, I honestly just had like openings at each of the 4 corners and just tried to space them out 3 blocks apart, and it honestly just worked out perfectly. I couldn't do that again if I tried. To just make it work like that. Okay, so we're gonna pop these down. And we're gonna pop these down. And yeah, there we go. Let's pop these out. Okay. And let's leaf up the last quarter. Why did I say it like that? I don't fucking know. Yeah, let's leaf up the last quarter of the main... I don't really know what to call it. Like, my first thought went to pagoda, but it's not a pagoda. Pagoda is like a Japanese style building. Got icicles forming. Huh. Are they solid? They are indeed solid. Maybe they're useful for something. I don't know, actually. Icicle. It's an immersive weathering icicle. It's not, apparently. Oh well. We're gonna keep that area clear for just a little bit longer. And we're gonna do this. No. See, that's the kind of double-clicking thing I'm talking about. And that. Now my mouse is pretty much just going, I heard you were talking shit. Okay, let's leave that little gap there. Yeah, because my mouse is good. It's a G502 Hero. But it's old. I've had this mouse for a few years now. And it's seen more than its fair share of wear. Just because of the usage scenario. Because, like, what it is, like I said, I've got it on the armrest of my chair. And what it is that every so often it will drop off the armrest of my chair because I'll, like, take my hand off it to, you know, just reposition or do whatever. And it will just slide off the armrest. And it will usually either, A, hit my computer, which sometimes will make it freeze, which is not good for my computer at all to be doing that. Or B, it will just straight up hit the floor, which is not good for the mouse. It straight up should not be doing that, as you can probably guess. So it's not very good, but also getting a new one would be out of my price range at the moment. Just because of everything going on. I'm hoping if I can, like, get this stuff to take off with, like, the streaming business, then hopefully I can get to a point at some point where I can start reinvesting money into the streaming itself. Where it's like I can buy games to play on stream. I can, you know, fix and upgrade equipment that I'm using. Because though my computer is no slouch, because it is my baby, I'm an enthusiast. It's definitely not the best, because I'm running a 3060, which is a good card. It very much is a good card. But it's not as good as I'd like it to be. And for certain things, they're already getting too demanding for a 3060. Which is kind of ridiculous, but, you know, that sort of is what it is. Alright, and there we have a lovely little roof upon our lovely little area. And we got some, yeah, we got some meat. Because every so often they just wander in there and they die. I can't imagine why, but, you know. Okay, I guess they just pop off. Cool. Got another egg. So another thing I want to do is, as you can probably guess by the logs here, and the ones that are over here, I want to try and like bring it out into these. So I'm going to pop these off and replace them with oak. I think I've already done it on the other path there. What I'm going to do is just that, so I can boom, boom. And boom, boom. That trips me out every time. I know that I'm not going to fall to my death because I can just float my way back down. But man, it's harrowing. Just top off. And I guess we'll put the rest of the leaves back in here. I over-prepared a little bit, which is good, frankly. You want to over-prepare. Break those leaves. Break these leaves. It seems to have turned this to grass. I don't know how that turned to grass. It was podzol. Alright, and we're gonna pop these. Was it in here? Or was it down here? It was down here. Pop those down there. These in here. And we're gonna see about growing us a little more oak. A little more oak. We can get some. And the sea pickles have had no like growth or anything. I've sat next to them and I have done the crouchy dance, but for some reason those sea pickles just don't want to grow. I don't know why. It eludes me. It escapes my very perception as to why that happens. Alright, come on now. Let's get some more going. We got 24 now. Let's go until we got like a stack and a half or so. Hunger pangs are starting to get me a little bit, but it's fine. We'll take intermission here in about half an hour, and I'll take care of the hunger pangs. And hopefully you're not having any hunger pangs out there. If you are, hey, go ahead and take a break. Get yourself some food. Go ahead and do what you need to do. Because you got to take care of yourself. I'm not doing very good in taking care of myself right now, but I'm trying to do better. I was never very good at it. But, like, that's the thing about being human, is that even when you're not necessarily doing right by yourself, it is so difficult to do right by yourself that the best way to do it really is just take it step by step. And you can't keep getting frustrated with yourself over I'm not doing nearly as well as I should. And that's where I come in, yes. But I also have to be that for you. Is that I gotta remind you to take care of yourself. We are each other's push. And it's good to have that push. It is. It keeps you honest. It keeps you going. It keeps you motivated. Because when someone else is watching, we want to do our best. So if you need that push, like, don't be upset with yourself. Don't be upset with yourself. Give yourself a little bit of a break. Don't expect too much of yourself at one time. And just take it one step at a time. Because expecting too much of yourself is only going to lead to failure. If you expect to become the king or queen or just fucking non-binary regent of self-control overnight, you are going to disappoint yourself. And you are going to burn yourself out to the point where you never want to try that again. That's why a lot of people will do the New Year's resolution thing with like, I'm going to go to the gym. And then they go to the gym for all of like a week, if that. And they like push themselves really, really hard. And then they never go back. Until the next time that they make a New Year's resolution of like, I'm going to go to the gym. And they push themselves really, really hard for a week. This is what those gym bros will tell you. Is just don't push yourself too hard. Burnout is not fun. It's not. It's not fun. And it's very detrimental to anyone that's trying to build good habits. So just take it small. Take it step by step. I feel like this is a little loud in my ears, so I'm going to turn this down a little bit. So put it down to 15. Yeah, just take it step by step. little baby steps. But so long as you're making some progress, you are making progress. And that is something to be applauded. Because making any progress is not a small feat. Because there are plenty of people out there that make none at all. And you know what? You take that first step, then that's one more step than most people take. Even if you only ever take that one step, it's still one step more than most take. Nope, wrong one. So I'm thinking the start of this, I'm just going to bring this over just like it is there, because these high ceilings also help, because you can see like the weakness and the slowness and all that. Like that only goes away when I'm out under fresh air, when I'm under a roof that is, I think it's like 4 blocks or higher above me. So these high ceilings are essential to like having a comfortable life on this little platform in the middle of nowhere. Because they will keep the debuffs away. And the fact that they look pretty is just bonus. But yes, I guess that is the moral of today, is just when you want to do better in something, whether that's going to the gym or taking care of yourself properly or streaming, take it one step at a time. Treat yourself with care. Treat yourself with patience. Because that kind of stuff is hard. And you have to ease yourself in. And that's the only way you're going to get anything done. But even then, getting something done is better than getting nothing done. When you do something, you've at least made more progress than the people who've done nothing. So don't be so hard on yourself about it. And I just broke a diamond hoe. I'm gonna get another, because what is money? Okay, I think what I should also do... Got some cross braces here. Maybe just there. I don't know. I don't know what to do about the leaves on this one. Maybe I'll just do like simple 9-block patches separated by cross beams. I think that sounds fine. Because it doesn't have to be anything big and grandiose for just walkways, right? It doesn't need to be that fancy. So that's 5 tall. We're going to go over here. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we do kind of have to bring it down in progression as well. Three, 4, 5. Oh no, it's 5 and then the top. So no, I was right. We gotta do like this. Okay. So this is how we're gonna do this little path downward. And will we have enough? I don't know if we'll have enough. I don't think we'll have enough. 2, 3, Oh no, I think we just have enough. By 2, we have enough. Wait, I said by 2. Where'd the other one go? The other one got yeeted off in the aether, apparently. Okay, so let's grab us some leaves. I think just a stack will do for now. Build us a little bit of a staircase over here for it. I'm just gonna do little simple 9-block patches here. And we are insetting them just because it makes it a little more interesting to look at. And I think they are going to kind of stay this dull purpley color for the rest of the season, which I'm about it, frankly. I kind of like the purple with the green. I really do think that this is going to look the best in winter as opposed to like spring. Alrighty. And now we got a couple little walkways. And that's nice. We do need the palisades, though. We don't have the oak for the palisades. And we can take this down as well. Little eyesore that it is. Just toss whatever extras I've got in there. And toss that up there. We got 26 days left, so we're just getting started with the winter. I gotta adjust myself, keep a hand on my mouse, so I don't fuck it up any more than I already have. I guess that's the problem with being an enthusiast. Like, if you want the same level of stuff when something breaks, it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you. There we go. Actually, let's see now that I found the proper thing for it. Let's have the experimental settings on. So this should better detect my face and like what I'm doing. So like happy, angry. I had one for surprise, but it triggered far too often, and I've gotta calibrate it a little bit more. Calibrate it. I don't know why I can't speak today. I'm sorry. But yeah. I have been hard at work trying to figure out the ins and outs of this strange little thing we call VTubing. And I have found out next to nothing. But I am certainly trying. I'm certainly trying. And I feel like the try should be worth something, you know? Okay. So, like I said before, I think we're just going to leave the center open. I kind of like the look of it. I do want to find a way to better hide the torches, but I don't really know. I don't really know how, honestly. It's another thing that eludes me. For now, let's make a couple more palisades. Okay, that helps. You can tell that's just gonna make a nice little walkway over to the main island, which we will beautify at some point, as well as the create island. But for now, I don't know. Let us also... Let's just collapse these for now. We're doing the mechanical age. So last we were working on was the electron tube. And we needed polished rose quartz, which needs rose quartz, which needs nether quartz, and redstone dust. We do have some nether quartz. So let's take nether quartz, and let's take a redstone dust. I've got sandpaper around here. I know I do. There it is. So this one's an interesting little one. Like, it is a little one, but it is interesting. So we take the rose quartz and we take the sandpaper. I put sandpaper in offhand, rose quartz, we just hold right click. Polishes it. There we go. So now we've got the rose quartz. We also need 2 small piles of glowstone dust, an iron nugget, and redstone torch. Now it says shroom light for small pile of glowstone dust. I can't help but wonder, what if we just straight up put in a glowstone? Like a glowstone or a glowstone dust, honestly. I feel like a glowstone dust should just be able to make a small pile of glowstone dust. I feel like glowstone will just make glowstone dust, though. Legacy glowstone, polished glowstone. Ooh, fancy. You crush it into just glowstone dust. Got a lot of small piles, really. And Tech Reborn stuff. How am I supposed to get this? I'm probably supposed to get this through glow berries. Because shroom lights, I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to get a shroom light. Glow dust in a warp block or mushroom block in a chemical reactor. Nether generation seems like 0% chance anywhere. So let's, what do we need? A for glowberries. Glowberries, we said coarse dirt. With an emerald mesh, we'll get 12%. With gold mesh, we get 20%, but I'm not going to go back and get a gold mesh. So we'll get 12% chance from that. What do we need for a grinder? Okay, we need a machine frame and electronic circuit. What do we need for an electronic circuit? Copper cable, refined iron. That's a whole tree, isn't it? Tech Reborn blast furnace. Oof, that's not the way to do it then. It really wants us to get shroom lights. But I have no idea how we're supposed to get shroom lights. I'm just looking around here. Seeing if there's anything about shroom lights. Oh, it still didn't do it. I made another emerald mesh and it still didn't do it. Bastard. Tech Reborn. I don't know why that's there. It's kind of imposing. It's like everything comes from there. there's another way to make it. Aha, that's how we're meant to do it? No, wait, it can't be. Because it needs deployers. So, how the hell are we meant to do it? Will it just take regular glowstone dust? I'm confused. I thought we had iron nuggets. Let's get some iron nuggets. And a redstone dust. No. Oh, God. Why'd that come up with tube? No idea. Because that's strange. That's really strange. I don't know why it is that we can't really get small piles of glowstone dust. Let's try grinding the glowstone. Because I think what I saw was for the grinding wheels. Let's try with the millstone. I don't know. Who's to say? Could just fucking work. It's not what I wanted to do. Thanks for that. Now I need another glowstone dust. Boy. Boy, oh boy. Sometimes navigating things like this is just... It's just a fucking thought exercise. A real deep thought exercise. Okay, so we got the glowstone. Shift right click. Throw it in. Okay, we can't throw it in. How the hell? There has to be some way for us to get it then. There has to be some way for us to get a shroom light. You know what? You know what we need to do? We need to get us... We've got some gunpowder in here. We got some paper. We'll get us some rockets. And we're going to go back into the nether. And we're going to fly until we find a shroom light. That is... What happened? I think it was because I pressed the run button, control. I'm not worried about the honey badger. Okay. Got like an auto launch. Let's fly around and we'll see what we can see. See if we can find anywhere that has shroom lights. So who's to say? Maybe we will. Maybe we will. Shroom lights, maybe? Blood Island. Bloody Nilium. And congealed blood. Ooh. Ooh, this is a good place to remember. Because this stuff is just... It's just hardened slime balls. Let's take some of this with us. Oh man, it's real bouncy too. I'm also very much about how bouncy this stuff is. Is that the way we came? That's not the way we came. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a broken portal, I think. It's got some crying obsidian, though. We do not have a diamond pickaxe on us, though. That's an interesting thing they got going there. But you don't, bud. Hyphae? Whatever hyphae is. We got bone. Looks like some manner of altar. My guy, could you just chill for fucking 5 seconds? I'm trying to figure out what's going on down here. Really, dude, just calm down. Ow, I forgot those still hurt. There has to be somewhere. There has to be somewhere. As what? What a bastion? As a bastion. Oh god, my frames are hurting a little. It's fine. No. What biome am I in? There's a bone reef. Got so much better nether stuff. We are of a singular mindset. Nether jungle. It's a jungle out here. No, that's not what we're looking for. Soul Sand Valley. The jungle. Soul Sand Valley. Another bastion. Another bastion. That's 2 bastions right next to each other, damn. Another bastion. What is with all these bastions? Wart Forest. Old Warped Woods. Not looking for a Wart Forest, though. We're looking for a Crimson Forest, or we're looking for a Warped Forest. Nope, we're not landing there. Wart Forest Edge. Bone Reef. It's going to be a problem if we fly much farther out, too. So that's an issue. I mean, I've got a good way of getting a bunch of gunpowder. So it's not like we can't just come back out. And what the hell? It's like a nether city. Blazing city. Ow, I don't like this place. I'm leaving. Magma Land. Sounds like a really shitty theme park. Okay, I have no idea where I'm going. Cool. Flooded deltas. Ward Forest Edge. Magma Land. Get in the car, kids. We're going to Magma Land. Dead Upside Down Forest. Excuse me, what? Nether Wastes. It's a jungle out here. Okay, let's find somewhere to land. Can I land on this thing? Ow. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay, so I can just press space to launch a firework. Old Swampland. Just land here for the moment and check the map. See where the fuck I am. Okay, so I'm from around here-ish. I think. So I'm there. I don't like the sounds of this place. We're just gonna launch ourselves off in this direction and hope we see something familiar. That bastion is not familiar. That bastion is also not familiar. You know, that's not bastion. This is a better nether thing. You know what? I'm gonna leave that alone. Also, what the hell is this? It's infested with piglins, whatever it is. I'm getting there. Ow. That hurt. Hurt a lot. Ooh. Ah, could you just, no, please. Please, no. No, please. I want the gold, but no, please. Yeah, baby. Oh, oh, we just got lucky. This is as much gold as we may ever need. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Where'd the little fucker go? I have no idea. How far are we? We're not far. And this should be around our spawn. Yes, it is, because I recognize these paths. And there's the way home. We'll come back in with some more rockets another time. And we'll really figure this stuff out. But for now, we got 16 blocks of gold, baby. At the cost of a stack of fireworks. Ooh, look at all that dosh. Look at all that dosh. That's some good dosh. Not only that, we also got a good bit of slime. Like slime replacements, but still slime. Okay, but for the time being... There we go. Alright, for the time being, we are going to go ahead and take intermission. We're going to be back in a half an hour. I'm going to go get me something to eat. Feel free to do the same. Go get something to eat, use the restroom, do whatever you need to do. Could have already done that, but hey, who am I to judge? We are going to be back at 8:40. So until then, I will see you. No one told me. Usually someone reminds me. But yes, we have been on the hunt. Oh god, that means the entire last hour has been without. Ah. But you know what? It doesn't spoil my mood. It doesn't spoil it because we have got everything we need for that vacuum tube, and thus we have everything we need for a deployer. I've been muted for an hour. Yes. I'm not proud of it. Oh, electron tube, lovely. And now I believe we just need an andesite casing and a shaft? Top tier content. Only the best here. Only the greatest and best. No, we also need the hand. On the other hand, we can get the electron tube reward, which is a cooked cod slice. Not worth it at all. And wait. There's two things for the encased fan. Why? And we got crimson warty blackstone bricks. Wonderful. Now, what do we need for the deployer? Andesite casing, electron tube, brass hand. We need brass plates and andesite alloy. We've got both of those things. Brass plate, brass plate, brass plate. Pop the rest up there. Pop that up there. Andesite alloy. Do not play Mortal Shell. Just saying. I don't know what that game is. So that'll be a pretty easy ask. Okay, we got the deployer. Let's get some gubbins to put it on. Let's just take some birch slabs for the moment. Yeah, what is Mortal Shell? I think that would really tell me whether or not I would like to play it. It's like Elden Ring, but harder. Go on. I mean, so is Sekiro, and I fucking hate Sekiro. So, chances are, if I were to play it, I would just hate myself. Like, more, you know? So I totally get that. I've been struggling with a boss for 5 hours. Jesus. Fair enough. I don't know what to do or how to level up. I'll have to take a look at it then. But no. That's not what I want you to do. Can you just do this? Yes. Okay. Now we have deployer. We can finish this task. We get glass. Why do we get glass? I don't know. We can get train tracks, precision mechanism, train casing, train station. We can make a train, bitches. But for now, I want to figure this thing out. Because this thing is the key. I think we need a wrench to work with that. And there's no map. It makes me mad. I want a map. It sounds like the old school games. Because the old school games, you very much needed, like, a physical map to know where you're going. I was always hesitant about that sort of stuff, but at the same time I respect it, what it is. Okay, we need 3 gold plates, a cogwheel, and a stick. We can do gold plates now. So gold plates, cogwheel, we got sticks. And then we'll see about the wrench. And we'll see about starting to upgrade our iron meshes to diamond. We need plates, which means we gotta go over here. Up, up, up. Eventually, we will move away from the hand cranks. But, you know, for now, it's what's easy. And let's pop this down, because why not? We should really just keep this here. It's not like I'm popping it down anywhere else. And wrench. So now I can... Yes, I can change it between, like, use and place. Okay, now we'll see about our diamond meshes. So they need diamond grit, which we can only get through crushing wheels. World Shell is a cool game. Is it fun? Kinda. Is it easy to play? No. No, it's not. Fair enough. Grinding wheels need mechanical crafters. Need 21 mechanical crafters, too. Which each take electron tubes. Fuck me. Well, at least we can do rose quartz with just redstone torch and iron nuggets and a saw. We need a saw. Create modes or create saw. We need iron plates, iron ingot, and a sight case. That's how I felt playing Mortal Shell. Fair. Also, I think I need to set up belts for this too. So I think, okay, I'm going to start by making the saw. Which also take, yeah, just one andesite casing. I'm out of andesite casings. We got plenty of birch in here, though. Let's just, like, take half a stack of that. And we'll take half a stack of these. Clone Drone in the Danger Zone is a 10 out of 10 game, though. I've never heard of half these games you people are talking about. Honestly. I think someone mentioned a game, not yesterday, but on the Everhood stream. I think it was Klefki that mentioned a game that was like, what is that thing? Like, what are you talking about? Or no, it wasn't the last Everhood stream. I think it was the first Everhood stream, maybe. But it was like, what are you talking about? I don't know this thing of which you speak. Okay, let's just take this out of our offhand for now, so we're not dealing with this. Also, it's snowing. I mean, I guess so, because winter. It's winter now. So it makes sense for it to start snowing. Clone Drone, the Danish... no, I already read that. Ugh. I'm all kinds of screwed. Ugh. How the hell did I get so many snowballs? From mining like 5 layers of snow. I love the devs for Clone Drone in the Danger Zone. Fair enough. What devs is it? Or is it just like a random indie team that it's like, yeah, this is their first game that anyone really knows about? There's a lot of those too. Like, there's a lot of indie devs that it's like, yeah, this is the one game they're known for. Like, Team Cherry. Team Cherry is one of them. But I fucking love Hollow Knight. I think another one is, I can't remember the names, but the ones behind Celeste. I think they were very much the same way. Called Doborog Games. Yeah. As expected, I've never heard of them. Okay, now we have a saw. And that was actually a quest. We didn't get the one from that one, or no, that was it. So we got egg sandwiches and pasta with mutton chop. Ooh, that sounds good. Also got more quests apparently, and agriculture. We got another quest that we've completed for pasta with mutton chop, and we got a red mushroom. How fucking magnanimous. Okay. Mechanical belt. We need kelp. We need kelp to make the belt. And we get kelp. How? I don't have the slightest clue of how we're getting kelp. Did we already get kelp from something? Hmm. Oh, no. Those do go in there. Game was in beta in 2017, I think. First thing that came to mind was Cube World. And that just made me sad all over again. If you don't know the story behind Cube World, you've been saved some pain. I own it, and I'm still just sad about it. It had such potential. It had such promise. Is it still like a purpley kind of thing? I think it is. How the hell am I supposed to get kelp? Cube World looked amazing. It did look amazing. It really did. It looked fantastic. It looked like what Hypixel is now trying to be. And what Vintage Story kind of is. Well, Vintage Story kind of went the other way with it. Cube World dived into more of the like adventure fantasy sort of thing. And just so sad. So sad. Sad the Cube World died. It really is. I hate it. I hate it so much. That game was mis-fucking treated. Is there a way to make a dried kelp block that isn't just... Nope. Sure isn't. Go fish gameplay fishing wooden crate. Excuse me? I'm not the only one that saw that, right? There was like a potion got thrown over here. That's weird. Yeah, oh, my dumbass wasted money on New World. I regret that. I thankfully didn't waste money on it, but I did play it. I wasted time on it. I fell out of that one hard. But I did used to have just like a phase of MMOs. So I kind of attribute it to that. I regret buying New World. Fair. Fair. I thought you meant like microtransactions or something. Fishing pole still the same? Yes. Okay. My only guess is that I can possibly get kelp from fishing. I have to be able to. Yeah, I I regret anything spent on New World. It's kind of, ugh. Kind of, ugh. I don't think it was ever really destined to be anything more than what it was. But it sure acted like it was. Had potential, New World, but it got ruined. Yeah, that's what happens when Amazon sinks their fingers into things. I realize I'm saying this on Twitch, which is owned by Amazon, but, you know. Teals what's teals. I don't think fishing's actually going to work like this right now. I'll have to look into it. Fishing's going to be something to look into. Knock that off there. But one thing we can do is we can use our knowledge on our enchantment table. Hmm. So we're going to do this, and this. No, I think we have 14 there right now. No, that makes 14 rather. So we're going to make 16 total. Have you thought about trying kick? What is kick? Unless you're talking about like the old messaging service. In which case, ship has sailed. Yeah, I don't know what kick is. Kick is a new streaming platform. Is it the one I heard about where there's like a lot of people that are advertising for it? See, here's my thing about new streaming platforms. Is like, yes, while I frankly kind of hate the messaging service Kick, yeah, I know it is. I used to use it back in the day. See, here's the thing. While I low-key kind of hate things like YouTube and Twitch because they've sort of sold out and don't care about their creators anymore, I also realize that it is the only way to really gain an audience is on these platforms because that's where everyone is. To gain an audience somewhere else would take a Herculean effort. And it's not like I could do restream to both platforms, especially since I'm an affiliate here. So any content that is on this platform must be what's the word I'm looking for? But it must only be on this platform for 24 hours, which fuck. But that's why I stopped doing my VODs 24 hours after the stream goes live, because it's technically not 24 hours after the stream ends like Twitch wants it. And I don't want to, you know, land myself in hot water for anything. That's my whole thing. Like, it's already difficult to build a following and a viewership. Just like where I am now. And where I am is where the people are. So going somewhere else and building a following, that's very daunting. That's something I do not know if I could do. How the hell did I get these done? I got haunted and prismarine stuff. Oh no, yeah, I gotta do that. Okay, so silt through an iron mesh. Or silt through just some sort of mesh, really. Okay, so let's get some silt then. Yeah, if there was a way of saying like, hey, if you were to go to this other service and you were to stream there instead, then you would be able to like not only gain a following but actually make a living for yourself, because that's also a very important thing right now. And be like, absolutely, I would 100% try it. But I'm a small creator. I'm a very small creator. So I don't see something like that really working for me. Because usually the people that go to those sorts of sites is, like I said, the people are here. And the sorts of people that are on like the alternative platforms, it's usually like a tight-knit group, and yeah, you will experience like a little boost of like, wow, it's great that so many people are watching me, but it's also like these are the only people here to watch you. Like, even if I'm really shit at networking, which I am, and even if I may only ever experience very little room for growth, which I might, the best chance I have is out in the open where others can see me. Big content creators can get away with that because they pull viewers with them. And yeah, I probably would, to some degree at least, pull some viewers with me. But like someone who's got, I'm going on a whole tangent about this, I'm aware. But someone who's got, say, 10 million viewers. Like 10 million people who want to show up and watch their content. If they go to a different platform, let's say they can expect 5% of them to go with them. Because that's honestly a pretty good metric, in my opinion. Or like that's a pretty good measure of it. So out of those 10 million people, like 500,000 would show up. I struggled to get 3 people in terms of average viewers to get to affiliate. Maybe 1 or 2 would follow me. And I don't mean to make it sound like I'm shitting on the idea or anything. I'm just saying with how things are for me right now, I don't see it as being advantageous. Like a parasite, I got my way into some communities and grew, then I stopped streaming. I kind of did that for a while too. Except I didn't really grow that much. Frankly, I'm frankly seeing better growth now than I ever did before. But even now, it's still pretty slow. But I'm still just trying to get through it, you know? I'm still trying to do... I'm trying to do better in just, like, the content that I'm making. I'm trying to improve things, and I think I'm chilling 100 followers right now. Nice. That's good shit. I'm glad for you, man. I did take a look at a couple of your things just to like just see if I really knew you from anywhere. I don't think I did. If I do actually know you from somewhere, I'm gonna feel real bad about it because I don't remember. But yeah, like it's hard. It's hard. I'm just an OG, and I appreciate you for it. Very much so. We should make some diamond armor and see what we can scrounge up in terms of enchantments. Nah, I don't need to see that. Let's do a helmet and boots for now. Yeah, it's hard. Shit is hard to get into, and it's hard to really make a name for yourself out here. And the number one way people do it is just selling out, giving into the trends, and doing whatever the algorithm pleases. Or whatever pleases the algorithm, rather. It's just, that's not what I want to do. It's not. I need more levels. Damn. Grew tired of streaming and stuff like that. I did too. Because I was trying to... I've explained this before, but I'll reiterate myself because why not? What it was before is it goes back to like my mentality on why I stream. Like I do it because I basically see it as a bunch of friends hanging out and just enjoying a game together and just relaxing. I see this as like a very chill place where we can all just come and just take a breath and just rest. And I wasn't getting any viewership. Like none at all. Like 0 viewers per stream. And it was very disheartening. And not only that, but it really put the idea in my mind of like, well, if no one's watching, then what am I doing this for? Like, why am I doing a stream to create like a nice chill hangout for people if there are no people? And so I stopped. And I stopped for the longest time. But I genuinely do love streaming. I do. I love doing this. Even when I'm not necessarily good at it, even when I'm actually quite bad at it, I genuinely love it. I love the interaction, and I love messing with all the little fiddly bits to try and get things just how I want it. I love messing with the technical stuff, even so far as like learning how to be a VTuber. I've enjoyed immensely so. You can ask Tori. I've probably talked her ear off with a bunch of the technical fiddly bits. And it's just been a wild ride for me. But it's also the factor of this takes a lot of time and energy. This takes a lot of time and energy, and if there's nothing coming of it, it gets harder and harder to justify that time and energy because I'm not critical. I'm not moist critical. I can't sit here and do all this for nothing. Like I can't, because I don't know if it's still a thing, but it was for the longest time that he didn't keep any of the stuff that he made from his content, that instead he donated all to charity. Or at least that's what that's what I had come to understand. I think I had views and stuff like that. I just didn't enjoy it anymore, grew tired and left. And that's perfectly fine. Like, it's not for everyone, just like anything else. It's not for everyone to enjoy. In the same way that you can have people that would be successful in something and not enjoy it, you can have people, well, the other way around. And in the same way that you can have people enjoy it yet not be successful, you can have people be successful and not enjoy it. Remind me of Healthy Gamer GG in the way you speak. I don't know who that is, but I'll take it as a compliment. You must be a very well-read individual. I'm running out of space for everything. Damn. Let's pop that in there for now. Like when you info dump, I know you do, but I also know that I can talk someone's ear off if I start really info dumping. And don't deny it, because you know I can. I can get very wordy when it comes to something that I'm knowledgeable about. Just saying, but I'd love listening to you if you had a podcast. I originally intended on having a podcast, but I don't know how to properly go about it. Plus, I don't really know what I make a podcast about. Originally, me and my buddy Aaron, Muffin Man, we were doing a sort of podcast thing. And I don't really think anything became of it. Just like, he was going to put it up or something, and it just didn't happen for whatever reason. And I can't remember for the life of me why. I think it was just that, like, I don't know, things happen and shit hits the fan, sort of thing. It was sad because it was a nice little podcast that we did. We were just basically us shooting the shit. But yeah, I don't know how I would run something like that by myself, though. I'd looked into it before and intended to do so before. And Tori actually had, like, me and Tori had a decent idea of, like, something to do. But I also sort of look at the idea like, like, is that the kind of thing that people would want to listen to? Like, it's real shit, but it's like, do people want to listen to that? Because it's kind of like truth bomb incarnate. It's like, I don't know what the listenership on that would be. If that even is a word, I don't know. But I enjoy what I do. It's just I very much want to continue what I do. I want to be able to continue what I do. And I want to be able to stream for a very long time. But the problem with that is to stream for a long time, I need to be able to support myself. And because, like I said, this takes a lot of effort. This takes a lot of time and hard work and fiddling around with little extensive bits. Figuring out what this, that, and the other thing can do. Stream settings, different ways to, like, optimize things, and different ways to... What the hell? Is that always there? Is that always there and I just never saw it? I got... What? I got so distracted by that. But yeah. What was I saying? I think I was just reiterating. But yeah. Like, I've been told before that I've got, like, a voice for radio. And all these different things. It's kind of part of why I wanted to be a voice actor. But for some reason, no one ever wanted me for parts. I got one part at one point that I was the narrator in a Homestuck dub that lasted all of like 5 episodes. Like 5 little 4-minute long episodes. And got canceled. And it was attempt at reviving it a couple different times, but it always fell through. Which was a shame, because I'm one thing that you may not know, I'm a big Homestuck. I enjoy the comic. I'm not like, you know, I don't like the fandom. Let me be clear on that. I don't like the fandom. The fandom's fucking crazy. Some of the fan things that are made, like Vast Error, they're good. But the fandom going around and like spitting in buckets and all that sort of shit. You can the worst con goers, honestly. The OG bad con goers. It wasn't the furries. Before the furries were even really considered in con goers, it was the Homestucks. And the entire, like, anyone who was a fan of the comic paid the price. Because you were now lumped in with that. It was crazy. Ow. Fuck off. You're supposed to burn, not hang out in my atrium. Forget what I was talking about. ADD brain got a real tight grip on me today. Yeah, I love what I do, and really do have radio voice. Thank you. It's a shame that, like, only a few people seem to want to hear it. Because otherwise I might be able to do something with it. Because I would very much love to get into the voice acting field or to do any of that sort of thing. But it's just the fact that I don't get the opportunity. So here's the thing. I feel like voice acting is very much in the same vein of content creation, where a lot of people want to do it. They may not necessarily have the skill. They may not necessarily have the equipment, even though and humble brag, I have both. But it's such a subjective thing. It's such a subjective thing that it's very difficult for someone to really break into, even when they have the skill and the talent and the fucking technical expertise and all these different things. When you are basically a professional in the field, it is a subjective thing. And you can still get turned away because you're just not what they're looking for. You sound like the guy that would be the voice in an informational video. If they want to pay me for that informational video, I will do it. Excuse my spelling error. Nah, you're fine. I'm used to the spelling errors. I read spelling error. I'm fluent in the language. Yeah, like, I was even doing things on casting call, just like free thing. Just like, I'll audition because this is something interesting. And that, like, oh god. Here, the thing about casting calls, unless you, like, half the stuff there is like, this is like a Minecraft roleplay, a Five Nights at Freddy's fan thing, a fucking high school drama thing. All these, like, soulless projects. And I don't want to sound like a fucking prude or a purist or just like, oh, I'm too good for that. Anything like that. No. But I don't want to be tied to something like that. I don't want to be tied to something soulless like that. That just... It just screams, I am making this so, like, just to bring people in to watch. Like, I don't care about this. I'm making this because someone I saw made something similar and it got popular, sort of thing. Or, like, I'm a 12-year-old kid that is making some fan thing about one of the 6 things that every 12-year-old kid is a fan of. And thus, there are, like, 400 different projects for it. Like, that sort of thing. And, of course, exception to every rule. Like, it's not always going to be that. So, anyone out there that's like, hey, mine isn't like that, fucking calm down. Calm down. It still doesn't mean that I want to tie my name to it. But good for you, I guess. You're doing something that you actually care about. Cool. Power to you. But I don't care about it. And so I don't want to do it. Like, if I'm putting my foot forward on that, it has to be something I care about. It has to be something either in a fandom that I care about or just the kind of project that sparks my imagination, like, ooh, that might be interesting. I want to be a part of that. And every time I audition for stuff like that, half the time I lose the audition to someone that I listen to and it's like, really? That's what you're going for? Seriously? And the other half of the time, it's like, oh, well, dude, you sound like a professional. Like, what are you doing here? Like, why are you still on the site? Go hire your services. God. The models in this one freak me out. Spiders and shit. Ugh. Let's take that out. It's a create thing. Pop it up here. Yeah, rant over though. And actually, we should go ahead and start wrapping up too. Hydrate. All right. Hydrate for the homies. All right. I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Okay, that was weird. It's not supposed to do that, like, weird Undertale noise thing that it does. But I still don't know why it does it. Listening to you rant is kind of relaxing. Thank you. I'm glad you find my rants relaxing. But yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. So, thank you everyone so much for watching. If you enjoy the streams and you want more of it, we got the VODs on the YouTube in the cards below. If you're on the YouTube and watching, we got the Twitch in the description. Come join it live. We got the stream schedule on the Twitter at KXDJFoo. That's where you'll find the where, when, why, and how of all the stream stuff. If you really enjoy what I do, hey, go ahead and drop a follow. Watch the streams. Tell your friends about them. I like the exposure. They probably like the streams. Who knows? If you really, really like what I do, consider subscribing to the channel. It's $5 a month, and half of that goes to me, and you get these nice little emotes, as well as no ads on the streams. You can also donate through the tip jar, which just about all of that goes to me, as well as things like bits and all that sort of thing. Got the sound alerts and all that. I don't like shilling all this, so I do it at the end. So just to say that, like, it's been done, and you get to know, like, if you really want to support it. The sub is worth it, says Ace, who is a sub, by the way. You got the emotes right there. There's a third one coming up as soon as Twitch decides that it is worthy, I guess. I don't know why. It's taken like 10 days for them to... Or no, it's been nearly 2 weeks that it's been in limbo. I don't know why. But yeah, that's that stuff. We're going to be coming back tomorrow, same time, same place, with Vintage Story. Gonna be doing some progress in there. And remember that there is no Junicraft stream this week. Wednesday is going to be the start of Persona 3 Fest. So be excited for that. I sure am. I have not touched it. I've not touched an emulator in years. And this is my first time actually running PCSX2. Because I don't have my original PlayStation anymore. It disappeared years ago. But this is my first time running PCSX2 and actually being able to run a game reliably. Because the last time I did, it was on a piece of shit laptop that ran everything at best 10 frames a second. So this is going to be fun for everyone. And I encourage you all to come to the Persona 3 Fest stream if nothing else, because that is going to be fun. Anyway, thank you to Ace and my lovely fiancé for being in the chat today. And thank you to you out there. I see you, every last one of you. The ones that are in the chat but not chatting. Thank you all, because you being here is part of it. It's part of what makes me do what I do. Your support, even if silent, is golden. But thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see each and every one of you in the next one.